This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with the iPhoneAppReview.com, and today we're taking a look at Spaceman Skip and the Nebublobs, which is a really fun and educational game for iPhone and iPad. It's available to download from the App Store for $2.99. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. Basically, Spaceman Skip is a combination between an educational app and a really fun and addicting game. This is the main screen of Spaceman Skip, and for new players, I recommend checking out the tutorial, which is really complex. You can see here you can access it from the main screen really easily. It takes you through everything that Spaceman Skip is about, and the game itself is pretty in-depth and complex, and you can quickly learn about different aspects of the game, how to play it, what goes on, what the goals are, etc. You can either start a new game once you've completed the tutorial, or you can tap the X button, either from the tutorial or the main screen, and Spaceman Skip will give you the option of continuing an existing game or starting a new game. One of the things I do want to mention is you have to tap, naturally, the new game screen or the continue screen, but the window to do this is kind of small, so it might take you a couple of tries, but just make sure you tap on the text itself and it should start. So once you decide if you want to continue an existing game or start a new game, you can choose your challenge level, so basically easy and incredibly difficult. So we'll go ahead and tap Space Cadet, and Spaceman Skip is designed for one-handed control. It does take a little bit to master it, but once you get the hang of game mechanics, it's not terribly bad. So choose which planet you would like to visit. So we'll go ahead and check out Venus, tap it again, and the game will load. So here you have two options. You can either play the game or learn about the planet you have chosen. And to learn about it, tap on Skip on the right, and you can see here there's a bit of text that pops up that tells you about Venus. Tons of details. Like I said, really cool thing about Spaceman Skip is it's also an educational app as well as a fun game. So if you want to play the game, tap Skip and his spaceship, and you'll be taken to the level. So you can see our level loaded, and these are the nasty Nebuloblobs, or Nebublob, that you want to avoid, and essentially the goal is to capture them using a bit of finesse, and you want to send them back to their home planet. And you can fire lasers at them. Unfortunately, a Nebublob has attached itself to our ship, and once it does that, unfortunately, mission failed, game over. And you can restart. Like I said, it does take a bit to get used to as far as the mechanics of the game, but there are power-ups you can use, and a bunch of boosts and special powers that will help you fight the Nebublobs and complete levels. You can see here you can also destroy them. So each level is also timed, so as long as you survive it, you'll pass it. And you have a bit of information up in the top right of the screen. You also have to watch your fuel level. So overall, Spaceman Skip is a fun game to play as well as a great educational app that'll teach you about the solar system. One of the things I do want to mention about Spaceman Skip is it's very resource intensive and it takes up a lot of space on your device. I believe the initial download is over 250 megabytes. So you have to make sure you have enough space on your iPhone or your iPad in order to play it. And also it's really resource intensive while it's running, so you want to make sure you have apps closed so you're not running anything in the background. So Spaceman Skip runs optimally. As far as overall thoughts on Spaceman Skip and the Nebublobs, I think it's fantastic. I love the mix of educational content and the fun gaming aspect. I think it's challenging enough to make you work for it, but it's not, throw your hands up in the air and say, forget it, I give up. Definitely fun to play once you get the hang of it. Goes by really quickly, you kind of get in the groove, and it's a really fun game to play. Again, Spaceman Skip and the Nebublobs is available to download from the App Store for $2.99 and is universally compatible with iPhone and iPad. This has been Sarah Hanlon with the iPhoneAppReview.com taking a look at Spaceman Skip and the Nebublobs. Till next time.